So I want to talk a little bit more about guitar.
Mm.
What kind of music do you like to play on guitar?
A lot of like rock and grunge music.
Yeah, can you give me like a band?
Nirvana's my favorite.
I like Nirvana. What's your favorite song?
Definitely Gallons of Rubbing Alcohol.
Cool. Can you tell me what it's about?
It's mostly just screaming.
Oh, really?
It's a lot of like screaming, just like going ham on a guitar.
Cool. So can you can play that on a guitar, like electric or rock? Sorry, forgive me.
No, I'm not that good.
Mhm.
I mostly play like just like the Nirvana songs, but like it's all like acoustic because I
Okay.
don't have electric guitar. But I don't know. I guess I'm just like I know the basics. I'm not that good.
Okay. Well, does your school offer maybe like a guitar music type lessons or anything like that?
It's actually one of our like you can take it as
Like a subject
yeah
type thing?
yeah I forgot the name of it
That's okay.
but yeah I take that. It's the only class that I'm doing good in.
Yeah? That's exciting. Do you like your professor or your teacher?
Yeah, she's really cool. She was like some 70s rockers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Have you ever talked to her about like how you feel about music or anything like that?
Yeah, like sometimes she, like after school, like I'll help her like clean up the music room and stuff, and, what she'll like talk to me about like cool concerts that she went to. Like she saw Nirvana in concert, and she saw like Led Zeppelin and stuff like that. So like we'll talk about that, and like she always like makes me tea and stuff, and like
Oh, that's nice.
yeah, and like we just hang out in her office and like play music. Sometimes I'll write songs.
Okay, you like to write music?
Yeah.
What's your teacher's name?
Her name's Carol.
Carol. Cool. Do you think Carol's someone that you could see yourself maybe opening up to about these feelings of like loneliness? Or maybe she could introduce you into some people in the class that have the same passion for music and Nirvana and guitar like you do.
Oh, well, like everyone in my class is just taking it because they think it's an easy credit.
Do
So,
you
like,
think that or do you know that?
I know that because I listen to their conversations.
Okay.
And I don't know, I just feel like, I don't know, like I would talk to her, but like, I don't know. I'm scared like she'll think of me the way I think of myself.
Okay. What do you think of yourself? I know we went over this a little bit earlier, but just so that I can kind of refresh my memory, we can maybe work on that if you're interested.
I don't know, I guess like I've always kind of felt like alienated and like I've always hated myself and like thought I was fat and ugly and stuff and I don't know.
If you don't mind, if you feel comfortable, of course, do you mind going back to the sexual abuse with your uncle? I'm just interested at what time that started, and like maybe we can find out together if it affected the way you feel about yourself.
He has nothing to do with how I feel about myself.
No? Okay.
I guess, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, that's okay. It's something we could definitely explore together. I mean, I have questions and you have answers, right? So, we can work on it together.
But it started when I was around 5.
5? And you're in high school, so how old are you now?
I'm 18.
And how old were you when your parents found out?
10.
Okay. So it's been about 8 years since then. Have you seen him at all?
He's like I've seen him at like family, like weddings, like big ones.
Okay.
But my family, like, we usually leave when that happens.
Oh, okay. So your parents are really, really cool about that. They understand?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, they, they're like, oh, like, he's here, and, they'll, like, take me out of the situation.
Okay. Does it feel weird talking about what happened?
Yeah.
Can you give me some other words to describe it other than weird?
Like, talking about it, or, like, what happened? Like, is what happened, like, what do you mean, like...
Talking about it.
It's uncomfortable.
Okay. Alright. What was it like the first time he approached you? Like, what was his tactic?
Well, he was, like, really drunk, I guess, and then he just said, like,
Was he living with you at the time, or?
no, my mom used to work, like, 2 jobs, so she would, drop me over at his house, because she would work part-time at, a homeless shelter, and, like, when she worked in, like, at night or whatever, she would take me to my uncle's to stay there sometimes for, like, a few days.
Do you have any cousins?
No. Well, on my dad's side, but they live, in the States.
And are those...
I mean, my mom's side.
Oh, your mom's side, okay. Do you have an aunt?
My uncle got divorced.
Was that when you were younger, or?
Yeah, when I was, like, 3.
Okay. Okay. So when he used to watch you, would he be intoxicated often?
Yeah. Almost all the time.
Yeah. And what was he like when he was intoxicated?
Scary, touchy.
Did he ever hit you physically?
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Have you ever thought about maybe going to a group or anything like that to talk about this? I don't know if you're aware, but this kind of stuff happens a lot. You know, like whether it be with families or you know, with relationships, and it's not to minimize what happened to you whatsoever, but there's a lot of girls out there. There's a lot of guys out there too that are experiencing the same kind of feelings that you are, with the memories coming and flooding back, and you know, feeling a little bit traumatized and having it affect their personality a little bit. And I find that for a lot of my clients, what helps them is talking about it with other people who have experienced it as well. Is that something that you think you'd be interested in?
I don't want my whole story to be out there.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like he's gonna know, like, I feel like he knows that I'm here, too. Like, I'm scared that, because he always told me, like, if I told, he would kill me.
Yeah.
And I don't want that to happen. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, okay. I see what you're saying. It's been about 10 years since it did happen, and there are a few people who know, like your parents know and everything like that. And you've seen him at family gatherings and such, and he hasn't tried to hurt you as far as I'm aware, right?
He'll, like, tease me.
How so?
Like, he'll look at, like, me or whatever and, like, go, like, shh and stuff, and, like,
Oh, really?
make me uncomfortable, and, like, he, like, won't stop staring at me. just get really scared. And I feel like he's gonna do it again, and I can't stop remembering what he did.
Did you guys ever go to the police about this matter?
No.
Do you think that's something that you're willing to do?
No.
And why is that?
I just don't feel comfortable.
Do you feel like he deserves to be not punished, but to take responsibility for what he did to you?
I feel like I deserved it.
Do you?
Yeah.
And why is that? Did you do anything to antagonize that kind of behavior at 5 years old?
I don't know, I just feel like, I don't know, I'm just a bad person that deserves bad things to happen to me.
Okay. I understand. Well, you're not a bad person. I promise you that. I think you're actually a very smart person who knows a lot about, yourself, about what you're feeling. Some people can come in here and have no idea what to say. They can't open up about, the experience that happened. And I feel like the fact that you have been willing to talk to me about that and talk to me about your music and talk to me about your teacher and your self-harm and your self-esteem, that shows incredible strength. It kind of shows me that you want to seek help. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
$12 minutes.